Kuzangpula and welcome to Bhutan e-learning project. I am Karma Dema, a teacher of Jigme Namgyal Lower Secondary School under Thimthom. I will be presenting a mathematics lesson for Key Stage 2 and 3, that is for classes 6, 7 and 8. In this lesson, we will be learning to add and subtract integers. By the end of this video lesson, you should be able to define zero property, use zero property to add and subtract integers, add and subtract integers using counters and number line. First of all, we will look at what are integers, the set of numbers that contain 0 and all the whole number and its opposites is called the set of integers. The positive sign indicates that number is greater than 0 and the negative sign indicates the number is less than 0. 0 is neither positive nor negative. Every positive number has opposite negative number. Similarly, every negative number has an opposite positive number. So let's use number line to look at the opposite integers. For example, opposite of positive 7 is negative 7 and opposite of negative 5 is positive 5. One number is the opposite of another number if the numbers are same except for their sign. 0 is its own opposite. Integers can be presented and modeled using number lines. It can be horizontal number line or it can be vertical number line. So I have few examples of how we use integers in real life. Okay, first let's talk about positive integers and negative integers. In positive side, let's say temperature above 0 are all positive integers and temperature below 0 are all negative integers. We can also say that above sea level are positive and below sea level are negative. Earning money is positive and owing money is negative. And floors above the ground level are positive and the basement car parking level are negative. So these are few examples of integers which we use in our everyday life. Integers can also be presented and modeled using counters. White counter represents positive 1, black counter represents negative 1. For example, you can represent positive 3 and negative 3 with the counters. With positive 3, we use 3 white counters and for negative 3, we use 3 black counters. And we have to know that positive 3 and negative 3, they are opposite of each other. Now let's move forward with our lesson by looking at what is zero property. Any integers added to its opposite has the value of 0, which is called zero property. For example, A, positive 1 plus negative 1, the value is 0. So as we are using counters here, we are using one white counter which represents positive 1 and one black counter which represents negative 1. So when we add the opposite, the value is 0. Look at example B. There we are adding negative 4 and positive 4 and here we are using 4 black counters for negative 4 and 4 white counters for positive 4. So here we are applying zero property by making the value 0. Negative 1 plus positive 1 equals to 0. Negative 1 positive 1 equals to 0. Negative 1 positive 1 equals to 0. Negative 1 positive 1 equals to 0. So, whenever we add two opposite integers, the value is always 0. We will be using this 0 property to calculate integers problems. We will start with addition of integers. I have a situation. Sonam has 4 white counters which is worth positive 4 and 6 black counters worth negative 6. She uses the 0 property to add the integers. So first, let's model positive 4 using 4 white counters and negative 6 using 6 black counters. Positive 1 plus negative 1, the value is 0. Positive 1, negative 1, the value is 0. Positive 1, negative 1, it is equals to 0. Positive 1, negative 1, it is equals to 0. So, positive 4 and negative 4, it is taken away. The value is 0 here. Now, how many counters are we left with? Yes, we are left with 2 black counters. It means when we add positive 4 plus negative 6, it is negative 2. Adding negative 6 plus positive 4 has the same result as adding positive 4 and negative 6. First, model negative 6 using 6 black counters and model positive 4 using 4 white counters. Then here we have to apply 0 property by making the value 0. Negative 1 plus positive 1, it is equals to 0. Negative 1, positive 1, the value is 0. Negative 1, positive 1, the value is 0. Negative 1, positive 1, the value is 0. Again here we are left with negative 2. So we can say when you add negative 6 plus positive 4, the answer is negative 2. This is an example of commutative property of addition with integers. We can also add 3 integers together. So we will look at how it is done. We have to add negative 2 plus positive 3 plus negative 4. First, we add negative 2 plus positive 3 to get positive 1. As we are using models here, so you first model negative 2 by using 2 black counters and model positive 3 by using 3 white counters. Then you apply 0 property by taking negative 1 plus positive 1 equals to 0. Negative 1 plus positive 1 equals to 0. And we are left with 1 white counter which is worth 1. That is, we can say it is positive 1. So, when you add negative 2 plus positive 3, it is equals to positive 1. Are we done here? No, right? We still have to go on adding. Now, we already got positive 1 here. Now, this positive 1 we have to add with negative 4. So, you take a white counter there. So, and add negative 4 by modeling 4 black counters which is worth negative 4. Then apply 0 property by taking positive 1 and negative 1. The value is 0 and we are left with 3 black counters which is worth negative 3. We can also see how to add 3 integers without using model. I have here negative 2 plus positive 3 plus negative 4. First we added negative 2 and positive 3. Our answer is a positive 1. Now that positive 1 you have to add with negative 4 and you will get negative 3. Or we can do other way round. You can add positive 3 plus negative 4 to get negative 1. You model positive 3 with 3 white counters and negative 4 with 4 black counters, then you can apply 0 property, like positive 1 plus negative 1, it is 0. Positive 1 plus negative 1, it is 0. Positive 1 and negative 1, it is 0, and we are left with one black counter, which is what? Negative 1. Now that one black counter or negative 1, we have to add it with negative 2. So negative 1 modeled by one black counter plus negative 2 modeled by two black counters, and as we have 3 black counters here, it is negative 3. So when we add positive 3 plus negative 4 plus negative 2, we get negative 3. We can add 3 integers without using models also, and you can see it there clearly, like negative 2 plus positive 3 plus negative 4, you can rewrite as positive 3 plus negative 4 plus negative 2. Then you add positive 3 and negative 4, you will get negative 1. That negative 1, you add it with negative 2, you will get negative 3. This is an example of associative property of adding integers. We can also use number line to add integers. So we will use number line here, and we will add negative 6 plus positive 4. So here on the number line, you can see the 0 is in the middle, and to the right side of the 0 we have positive integers, and to the left side of the 0 we have negative integers. So whatever we do here, first we have to start from 0. So let's say our starting point is 0. As our first integer is negative 6, let's move to negative 6, and we got it to 6. Now to negative 6 we are adding positive 4. As we are adding positive 4, from negative 6, we have to move 4 units to the right. As we are moving to the right, it is positive 4. Now here, after we moved 4 units to the right, we landed on negative 2. That means when you add negative 6 plus positive 4, our answer is negative 2. Here again, when we are adding integers on number line again, here also we are applying 0 property. When you add positive 4 and negative 4, the value is 0. So we say that is 0 property. Here, as we are looking at the commutative property of integers, so let's see. To add positive 4 plus negative 6. Again, we are using number line. We will start with the 0 here. As our first integer is positive 4, so from 0, we will move till 4. Okay. Now to positive 4, we are adding negative 6. So from there, you will move 6 units to the left. As it is negative 6, we are moving 6 units to the left, and we landed on negative 2. That means when you add positive 4 and negative 6, our answer is negative 2. And you can clearly see that here again we applied 0 property. When you add integers, the result is always another integer. This is called the closure property of integers under addition. Let us look at adding integers that are far from 0. We will use number line. So we have a number line here. It doesn't mean that you have to write all the numbers on the number line. So I have a number line here. We have 0, that is the starting point, right? We can start from 0. For example, let's add negative 34 plus positive 16. So As we are starting from 0, move from 0 to the left till you reach negative 34. Now to negative 34, you have to add positive 16. As you are adding positive 16, we will move towards right by taking 16 units and you land it on negative 18. That means negative 34 plus positive 16 is equals to negative 18. Now let's see here. When you added positive 16 to negative 16, that is called zero property. The value becomes 0 here. And this part, you can see that the part of the arrow that remains has a value of 34 minus 16 and our answer is 18. As our arrow is still in negative side, so we give the sign as negative 18. Now we will add using counters. To add negative 34 plus 16, we will use a pile of 34 black counters and 16 white counters. Here you have to match 16 of the black counters with 16 white counters, and the zero property tells you they have value of 0. When you add negative 16 plus positive 16, the value is 0, and we are left with 18 black counter, which is what? Negative 18. So we can say that negative 34 plus positive 16 is equals to negative 18. Now we added the integers using models like counters and number line. Now let's add integers without using models. 1, negative 16 plus negative 55. Here both the integers are negative. So do you know what we have to do? When both the integers are negative, we have to add the integers and give the sign negative. So when we add negative 16 plus negative 55, our answer is negative 71. Example number 2. Now we are adding positive 16 plus positive 55. Here again both the integers are same and they are positive integers. So we have to add and give positive sign, which is positive 71. Example number 3, you have to add negative 16 plus positive 55. As both the integers are different here, so you have to subtract 16 from 55, you will get 39. And you may be wondering what sign are you going to give, right? You have to give the sign of larger number. As 55 is larger here and its sign is positive, so answer will get the positive sign, which is positive 39. Now we will see subtracting integers. So we will again use counters to subtract integers. I have example here, that is you have to subtract negative 7 minus negative 3. To begin with, we have to model negative 7 using 7 black counters, and as you are subtracting negative 3 from negative 7, okay, you have to take away negative 3. When you take away negative 3, you are left with 4 black counters. Therefore, we can say that negative 7 minus negative 3, which is equals to negative 4. Example number 2, positive 4 minus positive 1. That means here from positive 4, you have to take away positive 1. And first you model positive 4 with 4 white counters, and from 4 white counters you take away 1 white counters, and we are left with 3 white counters. So we can say positive 4 minus positive 1 equals to positive 3. Example 3, negative 7 minus positive 3. That means from negative 7 you have to take away positive 3. To start with, first let's represent negative 7 using 7 black counters. Okay, 7 black counters. Now from 7 black counters or negative 7, you have to take away positive 3, and which is not possible right now. To make it possible, here you have to apply zero property by adding 3 more black counters and 3 white counters. Okay, 3 black counters and 3 white counters. So now as you already got 3 white counters which is worth positive 3, now you can take away positive 3 from negative 7. So you take away positive 3 from negative 7. Now how many black counters can you see there? Yes, you can see 10 black counters. Then you can see when you subtract negative 7 minus positive 3, our answer is negative 10. Let's look at some more example. Number 1, negative 5 minus negative 6. Here you have to take away negative 6 from negative 5, which is not possible. So to make it possible, you have to add 1 black counter and 1 white counter. When you added 1 black counter and 1 white counter, we are applying zero property here. Now you have 6 black counter and 1 white counters. Now you can take 6 black counters which is worth negative 6 from negative 5, and we are left with positive 1. When you subtract negative 5 minus negative 6, our answer is positive 1. Example 2, positive 3 minus negative 4. So here from positive 3 you have to take away negative 4. So you model positive 3 by 3 white counters. We just got 3 white counters, but you have to take away 4 black counters worth negative 4, and which is not possible. What should we do? Do you have any idea, children? Yes, we have to apply zero property. Now how will you apply zero property here? Yes, we have to add 4 more white counters and 4 black counters. Now we got 4 black counters. That means that is negative 4. You can take away negative 4 from positive 3, and you are left with 7 white counter. That means it is positive 7. If you move to the right from B to A, the difference is positive. If you move to the left, the difference is negative as shown below. So here again we will use a number line. Example, to subtract negative 4 minus positive 3. Now here you have to see what to be added to positive 3 to get to negative 4. So we have positive 3 here. Now we have to, something should be added to positive 3 to get to negative 4. We will move from positive 3 to the left to negative 4. We landed on negative 4. So how many units did we move towards the left side? So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We moved 7 units, so we can say it is 7. Now what sign should we give? As we move towards the left side, so we can say that is negative 7. Since positive 3 plus negative 7 equals to negative 4, then we can say negative 4 minus positive 3 equals to negative 7. When you subtract a negative integer from a positive integer, it is like adding the opposite. Example, to calculate positive 4 minus negative 2. Now again, here we are using number line. We have to find out what should be added to negative 2 to get positive 4. On number line, okay, we have negative 2 here. So we have to move to the right to get to positive 4. So from 2 we are moving to the right and we stop when we get to positive 4. Now how many units did we move? So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We moved 6 units to the left from negative 2 to get negative 4. As we move towards the right, we will give positive sign, that becomes positive 6. We can say that positive 4 minus negative 2 is positive 6. We can also subtract positive 4 minus negative 2 by adding the opposite. You can look at the number line. So we have negative 2 here. From negative 2 you move to 0. Okay, from negative 2 you move to 0. When you move right to 0, so we took 2 units, it becomes positive 2. Now from 0 to 4, okay, we have to move from 0 to 4, positive 4. So as we move 4 units to the right, it becomes positive 4. So when you add positive 2 plus positive 4, we get positive 6. So we can say positive 4 minus negative 2 is equals to positive 4 plus positive 2, which is equals to positive 6. Let us subtract integers without using model. Number 1, positive 20 minus model 12. Here both the integers are positive, so subtract the integers and give the sign positive, so we get positive 8. 2, positive 15 minus negative 12. Here both the integers are different, so you add the integers and give the sign of larger number. So we get positive 27. 3, negative 15 minus positive 12. Again here both the integers are different. You have to add the integers and give the sign of the larger number, and we get negative 27. 4, negative 15 minus negative 12. Here both the integers are negative, so subtract the integers and give the sign negative. We get negative 3. Explore yourself. Okay, so I have few questions here. You can explore on your own. Question number 1A. Draw a number line from negative 10 to positive 10. Mark these integers on your number line. So, positive 9, 0, positive 6, negative 4, negative 3 and positive 2. B. Explain how to find the opposite of each integer. Question number 2. Use counters to model this addition. A. Positive 5 plus negative 5 equals to 0. B. Negative 9 plus positive 6 equals to negative 3. Question number 3. Suppose the low temperature in Bumthang on November 1 was negative 3. What was the low temperature on each day? Explain how you got your answer. A. November 2 up 4 degrees. B. November 3 up 2 degrees. C. November 4 down 3 degrees. Question number 4. Calculate the following. You can use models if you want. A. Positive 6 minus positive 2 minus negative 2. B. Negative 50 plus positive 10. Thank you and see you in my next lesson.